Organized play is back, and one of the first major events is going to be Pioneer. So I thought, let's hop back into this format in big fashion. I haven't played it in years, and I think it's time to try, not really, to hit the Pro Tour. Look, that's not me, but I wanted an excuse to get back into Pioneer. I'm going to be doing it in my own way as a mill player. Obviously, I'm going to be trying to bring in a flavor of mill that I think could work in this format. I don't think playing Ruin Crabs and Maddening Cacophonies on curve is how we want to approach this. We don't have archive traps. We don't have things like Fraying Sanity out of Modern Horizons in this format. So there's a lot of things missing from the modern mill archetype. So I think we have to take a combo route with Fraying Sanity. And we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about how I'm trying to adapt my success with historic Maddening Cacophony Brewvac combo into Pioneer, and it's an archetype I've worked with before. If you go back into my channel, look at some of my previous Pioneer videos, this is exactly what I was trying to do, but obviously years after, the Pioneer meta is going to be slightly different. The cards we have access to are a little bit different as well, so we have to adapt to that. So let's talk about that. The Pioneer metagame itself has went the wrong way. The Pioneer metagame itself has a lot of established archetypes, which is nice. There isn't a lot of terrible amount of variance. You're going to be playing up against a control decks, combo decks like Hidden Strings, aggro tempo decks like Izzet Pheonix, Naya Winota, which is aggro combo, and you have a plethora of other things, Band Spirits, Niv to Light. There's so many things that you have to play against, but generally it's like Modern in the sense that you do have access to sideboard pieces that generally work against other things, such as Ashiok Dreamrender in our deck works against Izzet Pheonix, but it has some play as an alternate win condition against control, and also has some things against Naya Winota where they can't search their deck, not off of Winota, but off of other things to find their Winota. So there are uses for multiple cards, which is nice. We do have options in a shell that doesn't really get played often. We're going to be playing Dimir, not a color pairing that's going to be played often. We're actually going to talk about that in a second here, whether or not we should be going Dimir or maybe blue-white like Azorius Control. But let's talk about the deck list itself. So the combo is going to be based off of two things. So a combo off of Fraying Sanity and Maddening Cacophony, which we'll talk about in a second. And then, of course, a shell from a previous top-tier busted, tier 0 deck that used to exist in Pioneer called Pioneer Inverter, Dimir Inverter. Now, that's a deck that existed for a little bit too long, and I would actually argue is the primary reason for the fall of the Pioneer format. Wizards did not ban this deck, and it took over all the leagues and all the challenges, all the competitive events, and it was just really busted in so many ways. You had to play like main board mystical disputes against this deck. It was absolutely insane. So I took the shell of it where it was a combo control deck, and I wanted to apply that to Fraying Sanity Maddening Cacophony. So the combo itself is Fraying Sanity, where it's a 3-mana enchantment, so it really is a 3-mana do nothing. It enters the battlefield, and you enchant it on a player, and whenever enchanted player puts so at their end step, they put X cards from the top of their library into their graveyard, which X is the number of cards that enter their graveyard this turn. So it's not just X is the number of cards that milled this turn, like Brewvac, where you double mill. If they cast a spell, that spell goes in the graveyard, so X counts to that. If a creature died this turn, that card entered their graveyard, so X counts towards that. So there is some interesting nuance to this, especially against decks like Izzet Pheonix that do put a lot of cards in their graveyard. A Fraying Sanity like this can actually get a lot of value out of that. So you'll see in the games that actually does end up coming up. So Fraying Sanity is the first part of the combo. The next half of the combo is Maddening Cacophony. Now for 6 mana, we're going to be able to kick this, and each opponent mills 8, or if we kick it, it's going to, each opponent mills the top half of their deck rounded up. Now the rounded up is key because for 6 mana, they're essentially going to mill out, whereas for something like Traumatize used to be the old way to do this until Maddening Cacophony came out, but for 5 mana, so for 1 turn sooner, which was actually really important, Fraying Sanity, you could play Fraying Sanity on 3 and then Traumatize on 5, whereas Cacophony's on 6. Traumatize rounds down. So if your opponent has an odd number of cards in their deck, you actually leave 1 card left. You don't actually mill them out, which is important because Pioneer is a format that plays to the board and is very tempo-based. If you don't win on the turn you want to win, if your opponent is tapped out and you don't take that opportunity, probably not going to run away with it a lot because blue is very prevalent in the format. So Maddening Cacophony is nice because it does have the alternate ability to just cast for 2. If you have Fraying Sanity out, you're going to be able to mill them for 16 instead of just 8. So it has that ability, and again, that does come up in one of our games. Past that, we have the Pioneer format. Let's look at the type of archetypes that we have to try and build around. So first and foremost, we have the Winota deck, playing non-human creatures to try and trigger Winota to dig deeper and deeper. The biggest addition recently to this deck has been Asika's Chariot, which is fantastic for them creating cat tokens, a great way to just attack in. This is a deck that you'll see in the leagues we have a lot of problems with, but I think the way we want to approach this matchup is just playing more board wipes on the side. I think I did myself a disservice by trying to board up against Control and Pheonix too much, and I left myself open to decks like this where I'm not playing enough board wipes to clear the board. I'm not playing enough, big removal. I don't need single target removal. I need a lot of wide removal to deal with decks like this. Next up, we have something like Hidden Strings, which we didn't end up coming up against, but I think our play is actually pretty solid. We're playing like 3 Mystical Disputes in the sideboard. We played an Unmoored Ego. We have our Ashiok Dreamrender to prevent any type of like graveyard shenanigans. We obviously can't stop them from like Masterminding Acquisition or like Fae of Wishes from their sideboard, but we do get to stop things like that, which is nice. Like we stopped the Sylvan Scrying and whatnot, so there is some level of value we get to that, especially with Ball Again Recovery in this deck as well. So there is value against this deck, and I think we're actually not badly placed. The big thing that we have to worry about is obviously something like Leyline of Sanctity with our Thoughtseizes, but again, our combo doesn't worry about Leyline of Sanctity because Maddening Cacophony says that you exile each opponent, but it does affect the Fraying Sanity. So if they get Leyline of Sanctity out, we can't Fraying Sanity them, but we can Cacophony them. We still can mill them out, and that's why we're playing things like Otawara in our main board to make sure we have bounce answers to that. Next up is our Control deck. Now, again, this is a deck that I tried to board heavily against. I have the Mystical Disputes, Ashioks as our alternate win conditions. I have a lot of options to try and beat this deck, and generally against Control, we actually board out the combo. They're going to have too much interaction for us to actually resolve that. So, you know, especially with Censors and Sod Comings, the mana is very tight. So we don't want to get got by cards like that. We just board out the combo. Finally, Izzet Pheonix. You're going to see in our games, we are so hyper prepared for this matchup. It's actually a joke. So I'm thinking about potentially removing a card or two to try and help with the other matchups because we are so prepared for this matchup. It's... I don't know. It was kind of funny. You'll see in the games. You'll see it in the kind of timeline below. You can skip to the Izzet Pheonix matchup. That was absolutely hilarious. But yeah, that's another deck that we have to prepare for. In terms of changes that I want to make, it's really going to be exploring whether or not we should be in Dimir, because right now Fatal Push and Bloodchief's Thirst has a hard push, and I don't know, it's, you want to be playing board wipes as well, but like, is Blackery the best place for board wipes? We have Supreme Verdict, which gets around counter magic. So maybe we actually do want to convert this shell into blue-white, but I don't want to make drastic decisions off of just one league. I do want to try more games. I do want to try more leagues, and that's what I'm going to be trying here, but I wanted to show you my first League of Pioneer after years trying out Sanity Combo. Enjoy. Yo, literally my first game of Pioneer in months. And doesn't look too bad right now. Not the best, but we can like double Thoughtseize off the rip, and we can Fatal Push if need be. So we're definitely going to start off with black here and see what our opponent's doing. And we have the Omen of the Seas, which is good. So essentially, for those of you who haven't seen the list, this is a Fraying Sanity Maddening Cacophony combo deck, but one that doesn't lean too far into the combo. We're essentially a control deck that looks to just have a combo finish. Now, there are some aspects to the card numbers that I want to kind of mess around with, but I mean, you've probably already seen the intro to this video, and I'll probably go into depth about it. So let's see how this ends up. Okay, so definitely want to take Fable first. We can try and Fatal Push anything that they play early, and then we can Thoughtseize later. So we'll take the early card. Okay, so we're playing Naya Winota. That's the thing about Pioneer. A lot more people are going to be playing Pioneer now, so I definitely wanted to hop back into the format and see what's going on. So let's see here. They played Lair of the Hydra. Cool. Okay, definitely gonna Thoughtseize them. Again, let's move all that. Wow, they just drew another one. Okay. Wow. All right. Yeah. So definitely kill that. That is hilarious. They actually just drew another one. I'm telling you, yo, Thoughtseize is something else. Like, I'm kind of playing Thoughtseize because like I'm in black. I feel like I have to, but like, yo. I mean, it's nice to have stuff like mainboard Ashiok too, right? This deck does have like searching, like they do tutor their library for Winota. So, and then essentially, okay, so we don't need to get down Fraying Sanity right now. I'm not really at that point. They're going to be playing Winota. So the big thing I want to set up right now is Omen of the Sea, drawing a land, and then I can sacrifice it to then scry 2. But the big thing is I lose a permanent, which enables my Fatal Push. That's what I want to enable. So if they hard cast Winota, I have an answer to their Winota. So they're just going to play Stomping Ground tapped. I'm just going to pass the turn. I have nothing to do right now. So my goal is to try and find a land, dig hard for it. And at this point, if it's a Fabled Passage as well, it's fine, because that makes it so I don't have to... If it's a Fabled Passage, that makes it so I can actually just play Ashiok. Or do I play Fraying Sanity? Probably Ashiok. I don't need to reveal too much, because then they might like treat me like a combo deck. I'm trying to get a slick win here. So let's see what I can do. Okay. This card is dumb. Okay. Okay, let's do it this way. I don't really want Shark Typhoon right now. Put bottom, and then we're going to put top. I don't really want... Excuse me. Yeah, I don't really want that. So, we're still going to have to... I don't know. This is so tough. Okay, so the combo's in place. So, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate right now that they found an Asika's Chariot. Because we're gonna have to go for a Fatal Push line here. Yeah, and what's tricky about this is that, yeah, so when it attacks, so it's like I can kill this at beginning of combat, but they're still gonna crew it. That's so dumb. They might misplay though. They might crew it early, which might be great here. Yeah. Create a token that's a copy of target creature you control. Pain. Oh, interesting. Okay. Because I could at this point... Sure. Okay, that's fine with me. So in that case, what I'll do is... So go to beginning combat. And then here. So scry 2, so I lose the permanent. Dig through time. Can I get that off reliably? Doesn't look like it. Not yet, anyway. It's not a terrible option, actually. So, because it finds me lands. That's the thing. Do I really want that, though? No. I got to plan on my next turn here. So, I'm going to Fatal Push here. Next turn, I want to go land. So, I'm at 5. I'm going to go land, and I definitely want to be playing Fraying Sanity, and then finding a 6th land, and then Cacophony next turn. That's going to be my like, cadence here. So, that's what I have to be thing of. So, Dig Through Time has to go to the bottom. We have to put this to the top. And then we have to Fatal Push this sucker. That's it. The problem is now we don't have an answer to Winota. So next turn, like this turn, I really like. Okay, so I'm gonna cast Omen first to see what my general plan is. Oh, actually, Fatal Push is kind of sick here. No, not really. Hold on. Okay, I do need to get rid of the Winota, though. I'm saying that, but I do need to get rid of the Winota. That's tough. Okay, so because... Yeah, like, they're going to get 2 triggers off of it. I can't just go for the combo. It's unfortunate, but they're going to get 2 triggers off, and I can't just let that happen. So, we're going to go... Top. Thoughtseize them. Don't lie right now. What? Those are the 2 cards. It's actually so unfortunate. I don't know. Maybe I should have just taken my chances with Winota. That's what I'm wondering right now, because I have it confirmed. Like, I have the win confirmed. Like, should I have just gone for it? Because I don't know. I'm at 12 as well, though, right? So, I don't know. Yeah, no, I'm just going to get bonked. Truly, no, I'm just going to get bonked. This is on me. Like, they have lethal. I don't have a way to... Yeah, you know what? Like, okay. Maybe I should... I don't know. That's tough. That's a tough call. Maybe I played that wrong. Maybe I should have just... Yeah, again, maybe I should have just let them play the Winota, but I don't think that's good either. I feel like we would have just lost, honestly. Because it just brings them in, like, tapped and attacking, right? So I would have been hit for, like, 2 at least. And then I would have to trust the deck doesn't have, like, 8 damage. I guess that probably was the line. Okay, that's fine. You live and you learn. So, just getting used to it again. Timings. I feel like we have the ability to beat this deck. It's just we're getting relatively unlucky. Like, I feel like we're just getting relatively unlucky. That was like, yo, they found 2 Fables in a row. I couldn't even, like, take the Winota. Like, I had to take the Fable because of the value it gave them, right? And then they just found, like, the Asika's Chariots. Pain. Absolute pain. All right, so against this matchup, I think they're gonna bring in Thoughtseize, Leyline against us, right? Because, does this deck play Leyline? I don't think it. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, okay. This isn't a deck that plays Leyline. Interesting. What would this deck bring in against us? I'm actually not sure. Like they're gonna think we're like Dimir Control, which I don't blame them. So I don't really care for the Ashioks per se, and the Shark Typhoons aren't crazy. I can probably drop a Dig Through Time. I can probably bring in Aether Gust, Blood Chief's Thirst, Meathook Massacre, and Unmoored Ego. Maybe Unmoored Ego. Might just be overboarding here. Sorry, I have the deck list like under, well, you know, whatever like might be the deck list underneath me here. So for those of you wondering, I don't think that's like the exact list. Yeah, this is the first one that comes up. So a lot of white cards in the post board. Sucks. I don't know like what we really want to bring in against them here. But I think this is fine. Like so I don't really care to stop them from like searching their library. But I think something like this is fine. Narset lets us find our pieces. Like, they top deck pretty well, so Gold Blank isn't great. And I think this is how we should play it. Other than that, yeah, just bring in more removal. Bring in, like, we have our board wipes here. I probably should be playing, like, another hard wipe in the side. Probably should be playing another hard wipe in the side. But I felt like Meathook Massacre was a good out against the thing decks. The Rakdos decks. Yeah, this is fine. Lots of control in the early game. That's what we want. And this is the thing with the deck, right? Like it's it's not like trying to force itself to go off, because that's not how like this combo succeeds in this format. Like someone would have already done it. The problem is that you need to control the game, right, and have enough pieces left over to actually find to win. That's why it's only 2 and 2. Maddening Cacophony is there to potentially just mill out. Like if an opponent draws too many cards, goes too far, you can just cast a Cacophony and win that way. Fraying Sanity is there to potentially work with Ashiok as well. But you see how these cadences kind of happen, right? Like you're starting to see how our mana goes out. Like we're at 3 mana, doesn't mean we cast Fraying Sanity. We have other options. You might want to, like you're probably casting Fraying Sanity on 4. On 5, right? Like on 4, you're casting it with the removal spell. On 5, you're casting it with something like Omen of the Sea. And then on 6, you're ideally hoping to go off, obviously, at the earliest. That's the earliest you're going to go off. And then after that, that's it, right? Like, you're trying to cast Fraying Sanity with something else most of the time, unless you're really far ahead. And the reason I say this is I'm taking my success off of Historic and trying to translate it here. Now, when I say success, it's pretty meager in the sense that I did hit Mythic, but hitting Mythic isn't really like a skill like achievement. I'm sorry if that offends people, but it's really just like, you know, if you have a positive win rate, it's just the amount of hours you put into it. So just have Innkeepers. I think I'm supposed to take Spellbinder, because they just ramp into that. This is tough. I think I'm supposed to take Spellbinder. Tough hand. I feel like this is a matchup that we technically should be able to beat game one. I feel like we have enough pieces to like disrupt the deck and whatnot, to like really bother it. That's it. And then next turn I can go Clearwater Pathway, Blood Chief's Thirst, whatever they play, and then Omen to the Sea. I don't really care about this though, to be fair. I don't need to do anything with that. I can just save Thirst. I forgot that its thing is just to gain life whenever a creature enters. I don't really care about that. The problem is they play the treasure token and like that's it. That's what I'm really like worried with. Interesting. Ooh. Bottom, top. I'll take that. Take that for sure. Sure. So now spells you cast cost 1 less to cast for each card type they share. Okay, so instance cost thing. Okay, so I'll take this for the sake that it grabs Winota. Sure. Fabled Passage. Again, we're using Fabled Passage for things like Dig Through Time. Not understanding right now. Opponent. Probably just stepped away from their computer, but right now I'm trying to Blood Chief's Thirst, and then next turn hopefully find a land, and then we can go like Omen Unmoored, and then we can Unmoored Winota. Yeah, we can Unmoored Winota. The problem is I just have to hope they miss a land drop. Like, that's the tough thing, because then I can gain some level of tempo back. But like, I mean, they're just gonna play like Rurikthar. I need to find like Aether Gust or something for like their 6-drops, the 2 6-drops in their hand. Truly, that's like, okay, so they've played Temple Garden, Prosperous, Stomping Grounds. Yeah, those are the 3 cards. So we're gonna go Blood Chief's Thirst on this. Pass the turn. Just have to hope that that 4th card is not a land. That'd be great. Looks like they're just gonna play Innkeeper. Oh. Wow. Wow. They actually just top deck it. That is absolutely nuts. I'm wondering if we just got like a little bit unlucky, if maybe the cards we're playing in our sideboard aren't that great. And it could be just the deck isn't like that lined up for, and they find an elite Spellbinder. I think we'll just concede there. That's fine. That's too much tempo for me to handle. Okay, that's interesting. Game 1 of Pioneer. Okay, all right. We're close to the combo. Potentially could have gone for it in game 1, but that's okay. We got out comboed. I'm hoping this Pioneer League is like a good mix of everything. You know what I mean? Like, I hope it's not just like 3 games of Naya Winota. I hope I get to see what it's like against Pheonix, against Control, against Hidden Strings. And I think I'm actually going to keep this because it is a 5-land hand, but like Fetid Pool cycles. I have Thoughtseize off the rip, which isn't that great on the draw, but okay, well. Is this Naya Winota? Is this Naya Winota? We're about to take 4 damage to find out. Oh, I jinxed it. That's great. Yo, this sucks. I think I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to take that. Wow. Wow, this sucks. Okay. I could have played this differently. I forgot, like, the Choked Estuary's condition. I should have just played Choked Estuary. I didn't need to take the extra 2 damage there. What are they trying to play here? Oh, Lord. During your turn. Okay, and then when it dies, it just gets a thing anyway. Okay, so they played this thing. They had 4 cards, though. I don't understand. How are they at 4 cards here? Oh, is it because... Okay, this is so annoying. Is this actually the formatting? This is actually the formatting. Yeah. This is 1 card. Okay. Alright, I'm wondering if I'm just supposed to cycle. I don't think so. Yeah, because like it's not like they're playing a Seeker's Chariot next turn, so. But I could be being too aggressive with these creatures. Maybe, yeah. Honestly, like another way I was thinking about taking this list is since the combo is pretty much just blue. I was thinking of turning this into a blue-eye control shell because blue-eye controls you know, a good deck right now. So maybe that's what I need. Sure. So they played that. Okay. Taking so much damage here. Okay, well, it's got to be that. It's got to be that. Man, this Winota deck is aggressive as hell. It is aggressive as hell. And that's the tough thing. We're playing so many cards that don't necessarily affect the board. Maybe I should be playing like 1 more board wipe main or something like that. And it could be that we have too many dig through times. Like if we're not like that desperate for the combo anyway, why not just play more interaction, like more Shark Typhoons to try and like interact with this. Yeah, like right now. No, we definitely want that. I just don't have a great way to enable it. This thing CMC is the one on like the other side. So it's got like ward, pay 3 life. Jeez. Okay, so let's just cast on this. Dig through time is an instant. I have 6, so I can try and get something going next turn. Like maybe I can like if they play a Seeker's Chariot here, maybe I can just like, yeah, so they'll play a Seeker's Chariot. We'll swing with that. So my goal is to try and find the Languish. Yeah, my goal is to try and find a Languish right now. Potentially both, so I can just Seeker's Chariot next turn as well. So I can hit it next turn as well. That's fine. So that's 1 Chariot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe dig through time isn't the card either, but like I feel like it's like early enough. Oh lord. Wow, that is the worst dig I've ever cast. Wow, that is bad. Maybe I was supposed to take Fetid Pools, not Maddening Cacophony. That is terrible. Oh jeez. I have nothing. Wow, that sucks. Maybe I should be playing more targets. And that's what I mean. Like maybe I should be playing one or two less digs, and I should be playing like 2 more Shark Typhoons or something. That was unfortunate. Okay, so sideboard the same way. Like I think we're supposed to take these out, and then I think we take out like this, and like some of these maybe. And then we go Aether Gust, Blood Chief's Thirst. Oh my god, where are my cards? I want like one more card. Where is it? What? We just kept a dig? What? Ashiok, Cling, Gold Blank, Mystical Dispute. I don't think... Well, Gold Blank could... No, Gold Blank's not it. No. Don't play Gold Blank. That's for the control matchup. I could play Killing to Dust, though. For life gain, but... I don't think that's what I want to be. Maybe the Winota deck, like, sucks for us. I gotta try... See, this is the thing. I gotta play this format more, right? Like, I can't make judgments off of one league. Like, sure, I'm getting to play Winota twice, and it looks tough, but... Definitely gotta play it more. Oh lord. Okay, fine. I'll keep this. This hand sucks, but it's something. I'll drop the Narset. I can pick their hand apart like pretty aggressively. So we'll keep this, drop Narset. This is a bad keep, but like I have a pretty high land count and I have a Consider, so that's fine. So they mulled once as well, so that's pretty nice. And I'm wondering if this is a matchup of just having, like, literally counter magic. And this is why I'm thinking of going blue-white control, where maybe just, like, literally having absorbs is what we want to do, instead of having thought seizes, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's good, actually. Yeah, that's one that stops our dig through time pretty well. So I think we have to take that. Yeah, I think I have to take Rip, which sucks. I'm taking a lot of damage for this. Yeah, they can't. Yeah, so I take Voice of Resurgence here. What did I just... No! I was just trying to minimize the screen. There's no way. I was just trying to move the screen. Yo. I was trying to move the screen. Yo, there ain't no way. I get to play their voice. There ain't no way right now. Alright, at least I found a land. That is unfortunate. Wow, I do not need to be taking this damage right now. That is unfortunate. Small little click. I was like, I probably click like down there or something. Wow. Okay, well. They can play their Brutal Cathar. I have to take the Spellbinder. I'll consider. Meathook Massacre is pretty good. I'll grab that for sure. Because... the hand's like a land and something else. It's like Mana Confluence and... yeah. Brutal Cathar. Cathar is what, a 2/2? No, I won't be putting that into my graveyard. So I'll draw that and then just hope to draw a land. Because if I can Meathook for 2, then I grab both of them. So that's pretty nice. Hoping to draw land here. So many tempo problems here. This is just this is brutal. This is brutal. All right, Confluence, yep, Brutal Cathar, and Mystery Card. I'm wondering if this is the type of matchup where we just like board out the combo, and we just play hard control, but we'll see. Wow, that sucks. Becomes Knight. And then it becomes red. I can just put it on top. Nah, this isn't. I'm not playing this. It's fine. Okay, it's fine. First League of Pioneer. It's fine. Okay, Winota, tough matchup. That's what we learned. Hopefully, we're not up against Winota for a third time. I mean, we're finally on the play, so maybe the curse is broken. All the Winota players are. I don't know. Like, the Winota players are hopefully gone. We'll play the island first. Get out of Consider and take it from there. See what we can do here. Maybe we can actually combo off. That'd be super nice. Playing Winota like 2 times in a row. I mean, no, it's fine. We can draw stuff with that. That's fine. I'll just shock that in. That's fine. That's it. So another thing is that I feel very wary about playing like actual just mill. Okay, it's Bogles. Playing like just mill in this format because I just don't think bottom. Yeah, I just don't think the format's like strong enough for that. I think that's my like primary concern. So I have one part of the combo. So the reason I put this to the top is if they're playing Bogles, I am actually worried about like potential speed here. So what I'm going to try and do is like dig for cards and options here. So like I do want to combo off on 6. Like that's what I'm trying to say. I am trying to combo off on 6. So that doesn't look like it's relevant. That doesn't look like it's relevant. There you go. So there's the combo. And that's what I need right now. Okay, so we just need to find lands at this point. So next turn, we're going to play... I don't know. Honestly, don't know. This is going to be tough. This is... Yeah, this is going to be tough, to say the least. Okay, just the 2/2, but that's going to grow. It's going to go very, very fast, especially with an all that glitters. Yup. Maybe there's something I can get going with a Shark Typhoon played, but like... Yeah, so I mean, I can actually like potentially draw. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna play this. I'm not gonna play Narset because Narset doesn't dig for land. Although I do have one MDFC, which I don't know how good that is, but I do have one MDFC, which technically could dig for that. But I think I'm gonna try and Shark Typhoon for 2. Try and find a land. Next turn I play the Fraying Sanity, and then the turn after, fingers crossed I live and just you know what I mean. Fingers crossed I live and just combo off. That's it. Like it might just be like honestly at the end of the day that maybe I should be playing 1 copy of Traumatize or something like that. Like maybe it's just too slow. You know, like maybe the combo is too slow. It's like 1 turn too slow. Like turn 6 is too much. You know what I mean? It could just be that is brutal. Like trample, that is brutal. Done. That's fine. So we're gonna be taking some damage here. We're not gonna be living for long. Okay, dig through time is not what I need right now. Okay, I don't think I'll block now. I will not block now. Take 5. Wow. That's not good. All right, if I can find a land, and live, there's 2 conditions. That's a two very big ass. If I can find a land and win, or sorry, and live and win. If I can find a land and live, then I'm fine. So I'm not going to crack the Fable Passage. It increases my odds of finding a land. If I don't find a land here, I'm like almost 90% sure I lose for sure. Like 95% sure I lose. But I could just lose here. So I'll block, right? No point in taking more damage than I need to. Give them the life, it's fine. I mean, they'll gain the life anyway, but yeah, in case I'm not sure. Like I've been played against this deck at all, so I'm not sure if they have anything instant speed. But let's see here. Fingers crossed for a land. Come on. Come on. Wow. The win is here. The win is here. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in my deck that's solving this. That's unfortunate. I could try and find Otawara, but to like what end? I don't know. Like I can't even dig for Otawara really. Not yeah. Wow, that's unfortunate. Yeah, so anything like I actually don't know what Pioneer Bogles looks like. What does the deck look like? Okay, so it's not like a high tier deck by the looks of it. Is it Esper Auras? Is that what this is? No, they weren't like Esper. I don't. Orzhov Auras? I don't know. All right, well, whatever. We're playing a brew. So get some of that in there. Languish. Language probably does something, but yeah, we're not like super prepared for this matchup, but it's fine. That's fine. Aethergust seems like the bee's knees. Like, am I just supposed to bring this stuff in because all this stuff is bad? Sorry, Meat Hook comes here. Yeah, am I just supposed to do this because like stuff and things? Like, I don't know. I guess, like, and that's all it is. I think I'm just supposed to combo faster than them. That's the thing. It might just be too slow. And the thing I don't like about Traumatize is that, you know, we've seen it before. Traumatize says round down. It doesn't say round up like Maddening Cacophony. So Traumatize, if your opponent, I believe, I can't think of the math off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure if your opponent has an odd number of cards left in their deck, it will leave one card left. It won't actually like completely mill them out, which is a corner case where you do lose the game, right? If you do need to combo off, if you do need to win on that turn, on turn 6, on turn 5, it can't get you. So I think we'll keep this. We have plenty of opportunities to draw cards. We have a Languish on 4. Just have to hope to try and get to it. I'll consider no. And that's another thing. Maybe Dig Through Time isn't what we want, right? Like maybe I should replace Dig Through Time completely, or just like only have 2 copies. Maybe I should be playing the 4 mana one. Yeah, maybe I should be playing the 4 mana one. Perfect. So we're getting some of their options here. Light Pause. Definitely grab Light Pause. Because we can kill that. Definitely grab Light Pause. Hexproof and Reach. But that's killable though. Whenever an aura enters the battlefield under your control. Okay. This is like its toughness is 1 less. That's why I'm like kind of okay with this. Its toughness is 1 less, so the chance of me killing with Language are not bad. So I think I'm supposed to just kill Light Pause. Or like grab that. So it's a 2-1, so it's like again 1 less toughness. The chances of me killing it with Language are like that much higher. So let's see what I can do. So next turn it's just gonna be cast Omen. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, scry 1. I'm doing a lot of things main phase, but it's fine. Cool. So we can Languish next turn. Or if we want to. Not that we have to. I don't think I'm pressured to Languish. So they played, sorry. Like, this is the type of stuff that, like, annoys me here. So they drew that off the top. So, yeah, this is like this card. They're going to play Griff's Boon. And they play Season of Growth. Am I missing something? Okay. Okay, so they have a mystery card. That's fine. They're not going to attack. Oh, I can't cast it. I feel like I'm supposed to open myself up to so I'm gonna mill myself here, open myself up to a dig through time, like give myself options for that. Oh, great, I lost the language. That's not fun. Just double checking. Okay, so don't want to get too greedy with my language. They do have other threats. If they want to play them out, they can play them out. But this could be a little too wishful in terms of what I'm thinking right now, right? Like, I'm assuming they just have creatures, and this just, it doesn't buff the power toughness. Okay. Okay, you got a Shram out. A Shram. A Shram. You got a Shram. Okay. I might swing at the Ashiok, I assume. Might just be my life total, to be fair. No, that's a mistake. That's... You don't swing at Ashiok here. That is a complete mistake. I like that. So I actually want them to play out like more cards here. In that case. Because I should be able to just like... If they play more creatures here, I should be able to just like bounce something that's like potentially very... bad for me, and then get like a very good languish off. Like, I know it draws them more cards, and they just like find more replacements and stuff. Is that worth it though? Like, is it worth it? Maybe I'm just like, because like I control what's in their hand. Well, yeah. Control what's in their hand anyway. They're scrying. No, maybe I should just languish. Let's not get too greedy. I should just languish here. Yeah, that way my Ashiok doesn't just like die. It sucks that we lost our other language. I feel like against deck like this, I feel like in my sideboard, a big change that I can make, even if I don't go blue-white, the big change I can make that should help against the Winota deck as well is just play more board wipes. Like, I should be playing like 4 to 5 across the 75, and that should help against decks like this, decks like Winota that just keep like, you know, they'll play in a Seeker's Chariot, their board's up again type of thing. And I should be able to help handle that. Yeah, let's dig first. Nice. So, I'm actually gonna. I actually kind of want like multiples here. I might take. There's so much I want here. I'm gonna. As long as it's untapped. So I kind of want Hagar Mauling and Narset. Yeah, I think I want Hagar Mauling and Narset. Any order. Just play that. Pass the turn. An opponent controls no basic lands. Oh, so this does actually cost 3. That's nice. This does actually cost 3. It's actually pretty sweet. Okay. That's nice. Let's see here. Okay, so it doesn't look like they're drawing lands. That's how they've just been drawing. I've been wondering why their hands a bit, and then I realized this actually just draws cards. Well, that's... Okay, that's so garbage. Okay, that's so garbage. It has hexproof already. That's so garbage. Okay, yeah, this is exactly why I need like hard board wipes. That's the biggest flaw. That's the biggest flaw in this deck list right now. I literally need hard board wipes. Bottom. I need a combo off ASAP. I need hard board wipes. Like the fact that I don't have a Bantu's Last Reckoning or something, that's on me. That's on me. That's on me. I went in this league completely butt naked, and this is what I deserve. Truly, this is what I deserve. Alright, alright. Let's see it. Yep. Okay. Alright, there's some of it. But that doesn't mean anything, because I'm about to get sauced right now. I guess I should play this and find an option. I guess I should play this and find an option. Okay, Narset is gonna find me Fraying Sanity. Fraying Sanity. Not lose 2 life. Okay, alright, whatever. Just take it, it's fine. It's fine. We are so underprepared. I feel like, yeah, I'm definitely learning this format is a very to the board type of format, and I need to have like answers at every step. So I need to play more answers, more like out of the sideboard, more board wipes. Maybe Languish isn't even a great board wipe, and again, maybe I should just be going blue-white, right? And the problem with blue-white though is that I'd have to play cards like March and Portable Hole, which aren't the best when you don't have like control pieces, and like you have to pitch cards to March. You like lose cards that way. I don't know. I'm just thinking for Absorb, like absorbing, gaining some life, like counter magic might just be it. You know what I mean? So we'll keep this. A lot of promises here, a lot of promising pieces. Yeah, I can't do anything, so just pass through. Again, I'm wondering what am I playing here? Lots of on the board. Ooh, is it Pheonix? Riverglide Pathway. Play that so I can play the Drowned Catacomb untap next turn. Ooh, is it Pheonix, I believe. Yes. This is it Pheonix? I think. Target creature, planeswalker. Okay, not relevant to me. I think I'm supposed to take Treasure Cruise. I think I'm supposed to take Treasure Cruise here. If they're going to be filling their library up pretty aggressively, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to take Treasure Cruise. And I have the Languish for their first attempt at going off. But, okay, I'm not like 100%. Okay, you know what? I should look this up, though. Okay, so we're here. Is it Pheonix? Yeah, okay. So they do play Treasure Cruise, Galvanic. Okay, so this is it Pheonix? Okay. Okay, just keep developing our board. That's it. That's all we got. That's all we got to play. I wonder if blue-white control is like actually that good. I feel like we have like a solid control matchup. So and I'm extrapolating that from Historic. I should be very specific. I am definitely extrapolating that thought from Historic. Okay, so they played like this thing and this. I don't know. So I should probably play this tapped. And it's just like with the Ashioks, the Go Blanks, you know, the 3 Mystical Disputes, like we board out the combo essentially. Against control, you board out the combo and you play hard control. The problem is we need more Shark Typhoons as an alternate win condition. And I'm wondering if Yahenni's expertise is like any good. The problem is like there's no Archmage's Charm in this format, so Yahenni's expertise had a lot of targets in the historic version of this deck that I was playing. It had a lot of targets. And so Archmage's Charm was one of them. So you could Yahenni's expertise, cast Archmage's Charm for free. So you get a board wipe, you get to cast something for free. So maybe Yahenni's expertise is nice because we cast it. And then we get to just play, you know, Fraying Sanity off of it. You know, we make 7 mana for 4 type of thing. Like maybe that's the type of tempo we want. We play Yahenni's expertise, play Ashiok. Like I don't know. Maybe it's not Dig Through Time. Maybe there's another spell I could be playing in Dig Through Time's place to enable me playing 4 Yahenni's expertise main board, 3 Yahenni's expertise main board. You know, something like that. Maybe there is. Okay, so let's play that. That's one part of the combo, so no. I also, like, the problem is, like, it puts it in the graveyard. I also don't want to reveal to them, like, that I'm playing that card. You know what I mean? I also don't want to reveal that to them. Okay. So it's getting a little precarious. They have one Arclight Pheonix in their yard. So I do want to try and find an Ashiok. That's the big thing. I do want to try and find an Ashiok. I do want to try and find an Ashiok. I do want to try and find an Ashiok. Let's see here. Okay, you're doing stuff and things. You're doing stuff and things. Okay, I don't need that right now. Bottom, put on top, it's the same thing, I guess. So let's consider. Yes. Ooh, nice. Let's draw. I'll Blood Chief's Thirst this. I'll save the Fatal Push. Because we can Blood Chief's Thirst, and then I can, what we can do is we can Blood Chief's Thirst, and then I can scry this to sacrifice it, and then Fatal Push like the one Arclight Pheonix that they have, you know? And then if they manage to put like multiple Arclight Phoenixes into their graveyard, the next turn I'll just like languish or something. But so this is nice though. I'm happy I'm coming up against Pheonix, because this is the type of matchup where I want to see if my sideboard actually makes sense. Like I'm playing Go Blanks and Ashioks, Mystical, like I'm playing so many things for this matchup. And I don't even know if I should keep the combo in. I'm wondering if I should actually just play Hard Control. And if it should be the creature decks that I keep the combo in for. I'm not sure. Like that, maybe that's how I should be working out the pivot. Okay, so I don't want to scry if I don't have to. It's my fatal. That's my Fatal Push enabler right now. So we will just play this tapped and pass the turn. That's it. So if they only get out one Arclight Pheonix, I will Baleful Mastery it, because Baleful Mastery exiles. So we'll definitely Baleful that. I feel like they're trying to play around a lot right now. Our opponent, I feel like, is trying to play around a lot. They're playing like really slow Drago type of thing. Maybe I'm supposed to Hagra-Mauling that. I actually don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to Hagra-Mauling it. They have like a counterspell? That'd actually be kind of funny. Okay, they have a negate. Okay. Do you have another negate? How badly do you want this creature right now? That's actually hilarious. Okay, that's fine. These are cards that they don't get access to on their turn. No, that's fine. That is perfectly fine. It's actually hilarious. That is perfectly fine. So if they flip it, It becomes a 7/8. In which case, I can just mastery it. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. Yeah, it's not that serious. Again, like them losing Izzet Charm for all of that is actually hilarious because that's like a looting effect that they don't have access to now. So I know exactly what their 3 cards are, I believe. Yeah. Unless they cast both Considers. Maybe, yeah, maybe I don't know what their 3rd card is. Yeah. Drawn a lot of lands, though. Would love the Fraying Sanity here because at this point, they're using all those resources. And, yeah, they're using all those resources. So right now, at this point, happily throw away the Omen of the Sea. Interesting. Yeah, so I'm going to Fabled Passage. Grab an island. Omen of the Sea. So we need to get something going here. Oh, wow. So we'll do this. We will put on top. I'll keep a Shark Typhoon. And it's about resources. So no, we don't want to do that. That's desperate. I don't need to do that right now. So I could create a massive Shark Typhoon. I think that's what we'll do. That Shark Typhoon can draw me into the Fraying Sanity. So what I'm trying to do is create a suboptimal turn for them where they expel a bunch of resources into just bringing in like 1 Arclight Pheonix. I can Shark Typhoon to potentially block, like do all this stuff, and then, you know, I'm gonna draw this. The next spell you cast, okay, you copy it. That's fine. Galvanic Iteration. That's fine. Sure, Expressive. That is good for you. That is a sicker man card right there. Honestly though, I think I misplayed this. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I feel like I misplayed this. I feel like I should have just, because I'm at 18, I should have just drawn the Fraying Sanity, played it, and then held up Baleful Mastery. And then next turn I just win. You know what I mean? I feel like I definitely should have done that, but oh well. I feel like I definitely should have done that. Okay, so they get a chart, of course. That's fine. I mean, hey, if they bring themselves down to 16 cards somehow, you know. Thing in the Ice and Exile as well. Okay, cool. Not enough cards, eh? Got a negate. Yep, cast your Thing in the Ice. Cast your Chart, of course. I actually should have, now I'm realizing it, because then they would have been forced. Well, I actually don't want them to discard a card, so that's fine. Let them draw 2 cards. I actually don't want them to discard a card. So I'm going to cast this. And then I'm going to cast this. And then I should be good next turn. They do have 7 cards. So it is going to be a bit of a Hail Mary. Truly, it is going to be a bit of a Hail Mary. But if they expel all their resources into just doing this turn, then I could just have it here. Like, I feel I could have just done this last turn, I think. I think they still would have, like, fell into it. But I think they know what we're doing now. We've played the Fraying Sanity. They definitely know what we're doing now. Okay. Yeah, so they're going for it. They are definitely going for it. So they got 2 Arclights in there now. That's fine. That's not lethal. That's fine. 1 more spell. As long as it's not like negate mana, that's all I care about. Like it's not like negate or whatever mana. That's all I care about. Did they actually like whiff or something? There's no way. They definitely have a spell to do something. Yeah, okay. So they have... I'm wondering... Wait, I actually can play around it. So if they have negate, they have negate. I can't do anything about that. But I actually don't need to... Because they put cards in there. They're gonna actually mill for Fraying Sanity, and then I can actually just cast Maddening Cacophony for what it is. Yeah, and then just like win here. Yeah, I can actually just cast Cacophony for what it is. Yeah, okay. And then that way I'm playing around Izzet Charm. If they have negate, then so be it. But this way I'm playing around Izzet Charm. Perfect. Wow. Okay. So, technically, finally got the combo off. All right. All right. Izzet Pheonix, not bad. Izzet Pheonix, not bad. I have so much for this matchup. I actually, like, I have so much for this matchup. Like, geez Louise and a can of cheese. I have so much for this matchup. What did I just put in here? No, just over here. Come on, Moto. Like, jeez. Okay. Yeah, Thoughtseize is a hard no. That is not being played. I think I'm supposed to take Thought Distortion. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to take Thought Distortion. And then it's Aether Gust that I want. Thought Distortion might be too much, though. No, but Thought Distortion isn't bad. If they're playing, like, hard control against me, Distortion isn't bad. Maybe board wipes aren't it either. Like, this might just be overboarding. Like, truly, truly, this might just be overboarding. Like, I don't know. This might just be overboarding. But I'll try it. I'll try it. This is all conceptual. Like, I have all of this. Look at this. Look at this. You think, like, come on now. Am I going to lose after this? Maybe Meat Hook Massacre is too much. Like, maybe I should be playing Mystical Dispute. I actually don't know. Maybe I should be playing Mystical Dispute for these counter wars. Truly. So, like, take out Meat Hook. I don't know. And take out that. And then, I don't know. Take out, like, Narset and bring in, like, 3 Mystical Disputes. It's like a legit complete deck switch. I don't know. I'll try it. I'll try it. This is actually funny. I have so much for this match. Oh, God. I didn't even realize. Like, I'm playing so much of this for, like, control. I'm playing so much of it for this control. And then, like, I'm truly looking at it. I'm like, wow, there's so much for this matchup. So, hey, knock on wood. Even if it's fake wood over here on this shelf, like, knock on wood, I guess I'm going here. All right, there you go. The gold blank's gonna be big. If I can actually get that off, the gold blank is gonna be massive, because that's gonna get them to discard 2 cards. Their graveyard's gone. You know that's gonna mean that, you know, if they put a Pheonix in there early, you know, if they're trying to get off a treasure cruise, that's not happening, type of thing. So that's gonna be pretty sweet. And then we're gonna have the Mystical Dispute for like that, for the thing. Nice. Okay, so in that case, what I'll do is, okay, I'll play an island. Mana's a little awkward. Fable, I mean, fetchless format, right? You gotta work for Fatal Push a little bit. Fetchless format, so. Fetchless format. Wait, I am playing Basic Swamp, right? Am I? I'm playing I'm playing 2 Basic Swamps. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so we'll play. I mean, do I want to Omen? Probably. Okay. You know what? We'll play this. I'll leave myself up to Omen if I want to cast it. I'll leave myself up to Omen. I like it. Like, we're both in this just like staring contest at this point, and that's what I love. Okay, that is really interesting because I'm about to punish that hard. I think that's, I think at this point I am supposed to thing. Okay, bottom. Okay. There's like the top 3 cards of your library are just lands. That's hilarious. Ooh! Okay. Okay, so the way we play this is go blank first, because that actually interacts with their hands. So go blank first. Target player discards 2 cards, exiles their graveyard. Big. Found the Ashiok. Perfect. So what do they discard as well? Expressive and Pieces. Okay. That's fine. And next turn, what I can do is I can try and fight over an Ashiok, potentially. Like, I can go Clearwater Pathway. That's fine. Arc-like Pheonix it is. There it is. You got 2 spells. Because then what I'll... Okay, yeah. Then what I'll do next turn is... As long as they tap out here, this becomes easy. Because then I can Fatal Push Ashiok. Oh. Oh, geez Louise. Okay. Oh, opponent. No, no, no. Don't make it easy. Don't make it easy. Don't make it easy. Please play Negate. Please play Negate. Please, I need you to play Negate. Ah, okay. They probably have another one. Like a Spell Pierce or something. Oh, no. Yeah, they have another one. No, really? Oh, no, opponent. All right, there goes one. They brought in the young PZ too. All right, there goes the thing in the ice. There goes one Arclight. Love it. Love it. Lots and lots of graveyard hate right now. Lots and lots of graveyard hate. I love it. And I'm stopping their ability to cast their Treasure Cruises as well, right? That's a card that would not work in this deck, by the way. I know someone's going to ask. I hope you've gotten to this point in the video, but we don't want like raw cards, right? Like our individual card quality isn't that high. We want select cards. So like our average individual card quality is not high because we're a combo deck. That's just the nature of the game. Are they going to try and flip that this turn? What are they doing? I might try and like if they try and flip it, I might try and respond to that, but I don't. Are they actually going to tap out? No. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh Lord, you're just going to give me free reign on that. Don't do that. Temporal Trespass. Yeah, that's not happening. That is not happening. I love that. Okay, yeah, this is where this is really where, yeah, again, like I feel like we are very, very, very solidly prepared for this matchup. I feel like this is exactly what we came here to do, and we're doing the thing. So this is where, you know, Ashiok's going to double here because we are milling thanks to Fraying Sanity. So the problem is, though, is that Fraying Sanity doesn't... Yeah, so we're going to give them an Arclight Pheonix, which is what's tough here. So that's what's scary. They'll probably get that Arclight Pheonix off, and they'll probably come in and attack my Ashiok, which sucks. But we are milling them out. That's the key. I do have an Aether Gust, worst case scenario. I think they'd have to put in a lot of resources just to get it out, and that's fine. That's fine. Potentially, I shouldn't have played this. That's probably my misplay here. Like, this is my game to lose, and I'm losing it on purpose now. Like, truly. Like, I gave them an Arclight Pheonix. You know, this is my game to lose now. So, I gotta be a little careful. Come on, Shaft. I gotta be a little careful. Come on now. That's fine. Iteration, cast one spell. You got your Pheonix. The Pheonix isn't coming at me, though. The Pheonix is coming at Ashiok, at least. So. Yep. Got 2 ops. I mean, hey, top deck Maddening Cacophony. It definitely gets there. Top deck Ashiok is amazing here too. I think I want to... I'm trying to think. I actually think I want to Omen of the Sea on my upkeep. think I want to open to the sea here to try and like find something. Okay. Okay. I'll let you draw it as your next card. I'll let you draw it as your next card. Because again, remember folks, they got to put more resources. They got to put a bunch of resources into then. They're either going to hard cast it or they're going to, you know, get it out, or they're probably going to get it out of their library at this point, but that's fine. If this is the route they want to take, I'm going to Maddening Cacophony. I'm going to just hard cast it here because they're putting a bunch of cards into their graveyard thanks to the Fraying Sanity. And all right, knock on wood here. I think we're gonna, you know, I think we're gonna get the dub here against Izzet Pheonix. We are definitely over prepared for this matchup. Like truly, the amount of cards that we can bring in, the amount of exile effects. I mean, we're bringing in 4 Ashiok Dream Render. Like that is, you know, 3 Mystical Dispute, 2 Aether Gust type of thing. It is insane what we can do against this matchup. So just got Swamp, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Okay, they're at 15, so yeah, the Cacophony wins this game. Yeah, I mean, just cast the Cacophony. That's it. That's it. That's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. Let's get it. All right, we gotta win. We gotta win. I told you, competitive. The deck works. All right, final game in this league. Let's get it. Let's get it. We're just coming off of a win. Feeling pretty good about that. No, there's nothing going on with this hand. Okay, this is better. So we'll keep this. We have a piece of our combo. I just don't know if we want it now. So I think we'll bottom that because Haggard Mauling's at least a land. You know what I mean? Play Grave tapped. Mono red aggro, potentially. So in that case, we do want to make our land drop. So I'll play that, and then the rest of our lands come in untapped. Like I see Den of the Bugbear, I'm thinking some type of red-black aggro, mono-red aggro type of thing. Okay, we have some removal here, right? So, no. So we don't want to lose copies of that, especially against mono-red aggro. This is a type of matchup where you definitely want the combo at all costs, so that you can be as aggressive as possible, right? Like you can try and win as early as possible. So now we just have to find a red-black aggro. Okay, yeah. So we just have to try and find Fraying Sanity. That's all this is. This game is dependent on can we find Fraying Sanity in 6 lands. Like, now, you know? Can we find Fraying Sanity in 6 lands? Now. Just gonna cast Bone Crusher. Interesting. I'm going to feed my own yard. Oh, I lost a dig through time, but that's fine. So I'm actually going to hit this. I got to discard a card. A little bit of card disadvantage, or like on you know, for us. That's fine. Again, this game is just contingent on can we find Fraying Sanity? Can we find 6 lands? Okay, so we have an answer to that at least. Yeah, I think so. We're just supposed to play that. And then I cast this. Just keep up, right? Just keep up with the tempo. That's it. That's all we got to do at this point. And I'm wondering if I should just cast like the Maddening Cacophony, but no. Let's Let's keep, you know, we're still at 20 life. We're actually, it's crazy to me that I'm still at 20 life against this deck. So, you know, if I can top deck a dig through time here, dig through time probably finds me a Fraying Sanity, and then the turn after I win. Right? So there's a lot of avenues to steal this game, and that's what I loved about playing this in Historic, and then now transferring this over into Pioneer, bringing it back after a couple of years. Like, you get these crazy lines where you do just find it, and you open yourself up to like a massive win that way. Are they activating Den? Are they playing a creature? I feel like they should just play a creature, but maybe being aggressive with Den is what they want, because they create goblins. Wonder if they'll attack thing. No, they'll attack me. Probably put the goblin at Ashiok. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Okay. Found the 2 pieces of our Kumbai. And remember, we did put it at the bottom, but we did shuffle our library with Fabled Passage, so... Oh, Lord. Yeah. Yeah, this just sucks. We are, again, just if I can find a dig. Okay, consider as something. Yes, definitely put that into the yard. Otawara... I mean, that's 6 lands. I'm drawing the wrong half of my deck right now. That's what's tough. I can't bounce that though. Well, I can. It doesn't say non-thing. I can bounce it. So if they commit to it, yeah. If they commit a bunch of resources to it again, like I could just bounce it. So let's do that. Yeah, this does interact with manlands. That's what's nice about Otawara. Port activate, right? Yeah. Combat. Yeah, a little desperate, but I mean, we gotta buy ourselves some time, right? It is 3 damage, and it does create another goblin. It's 4 damage, actually, really, but that's fine. So we'll take 2, go to 10. Okay, things getting a little tight. What does this do? So when it enters the battlefield, create a blood token. Okay. Yeah, definitely, if I can find... Wow, that is not useful. Okay, that's something. I'll take that. That's something. It's not useful, though. It's not, like, completely useful. I don't know. Yep. So go to combat first. I'll be taking 3 regardless at this point, but kill that. I don't even know how I'm surviving at this point. This is I'm hanging on by a thread. I don't think I'm winning this. I've had so many opportunities to try and like honestly just get lucky, but it's fine. Can't just rely on getting lucky all the time. Word. Okay, we lost. Like, I actually lost. Yeah. Okay. We just drew the wrong half of our deck. That's fine. Like, I literally couldn't find much of anything. They just had lands. They're just like top decking. Thank you. Thank you for showing me that. Thoughtseize is a bad card against this deck. We don't really need Ashiok either. We probably want all of these 3. And Meathook Massacre and the Aethicus. Ooh. Am I sideboarding perfectly? I think that's what we want. Well, we can look this deck up. Because I recognize it. So it's, I think it's, is it mid-range? It's mid-range. Okay. Jeez Louise, this is probably a terrible matchup. This is probably a terrible matchup for us. Are you kidding me? I don't even want to play the combo. 4 Thoughtseize, 4 thing. I actually don't even want to play the combo at this point. Wow. Wow, I don't even want to play the combo at this point. I don't know. I guess we're supposed to rely on top decks here. Guess we're supposed to rely on top decks here. Where is it? Oh my lord. Alright, let's play it. So Drown Catacomb, well, I don't need to consider. I think it's better off I try and like find that removal. Or sorry, use that removal early. I also don't know why my swamps are mismatched. But I guess we'll bother them with that. Maybe they'll be distracted by that. So I do have the Fraying Sanity this time. That's nice. But I'm probably going to get Thoughtseize to Oblivion. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to get Thoughtseize to Oblivion here. This is not a good matchup. I think we're just going to be going 1-4 here by the looks of it. But we tried. We tried. It's fine. You're not going to do... Like, you can't out mid-range these decks. If they're going to play 4 Thoughtseize, 4 Duress, you can't out mid-range them. And the reason they're doing it is because, like, you know, control is so good in the format right now. Yeah, like... Yeah. We're not getting that off. Right? So, it's all going to be on top decks. I'm playing, like, hard control. Yeah, this is going to be one of the... Like, I think Winota we can shore up by just playing board wipes. But this is going to be one of those matchups that I don't think this deck can, like, really beat. Truly. I don't think this deck can beat. I think they take, like, probably Dig at this point. Yeah. Cast Consider. Definitely put it in the yard. Yup. Okay, language isn't bad. So lots of removal. It's good. Lots of removal. I like that. I like that duress art too. I like the choice of duress art. It's really, really macabre. Really macabre. Okay. Give me a land. Yes. I like it. So now I don't have to discard a card. I probably should have waited on that too. Because, like, they didn't know I had the language. They could have cast in whatever the hell this is. Oh, jeez. Okay. So let them draw, then return this. What? Yeah, that language was, like, way too aggressive. I should have just taken 3 damage, truly. I truly should have just taken 3 damage. Because then I could have languished both. Okay, so they drew a land. They didn't play one last turn, right? So they drew a land. Chandra Torch, eh? Okay. They don't want to exile the top because they obviously like the thing. Oh, what? Why would you do that? That's not how that works. Alright, whatever. We'll just kill that. Perfect. Then we have Fatal Push Up for anything small. I guess they don't want Bone Crusher. Do they have another Bone Crusher? Oh, Lord. Yeah. Oh, if I had 6 mana, this card would win me the game. If I had 6 mana and I slammed this card would actually win me the game. I really doubt that this deck has, like, a good answer to an enchantment like that. I really doubt they do. This is a card. This is a card in this matchup, I'll tell you that. So I am not looking to cycle this unless I have to. Yeah, Hondo P. We are definitely gonna cast this. This is how we crawl back. This is how we crawl back. 100%. That's how we crawl back. So now we just have to draw not lands and non-lands. That's it. That's all we have to draw at this point. I hope they just have lands in their hand. That would be great. Okay, so we're going to pretend like we have a card in. We're going to pretend like we have a spell in our hand. Because I don't have a spell in my hand. Like, I'm going to pretend like I have a spell in my hand. Oh, dig through time, you say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So play that. So I can't cast it. Yeah, I can't cast it. I need 8 mana. I have 7. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Gain control of target creature on turn. Okay. That's fine. Okay. You gotta be kidding me. Angrath. I'm supposed to play around Angrath? Okay, so I don't want to play it just yet. Well, maybe I do. Because this is, like, technically a removal spell. Like, I want to get him to, like, activate. I want to get him to activate his plus, not steal my thing. Yeah, now we'll do it. No, we don't. I actually want to cast this. So I'm going to cast this. Do I actually want to gain 3 life? I don't really care. I probably want to draw a card. Let's draw a card. Yeah, let's draw a card. Oh, it's so good. Oh, Lord, it's so good. Oh, my God. Wow. We are running hot. That is truly running hot. Wow. That is running hot. Yeah, there you go. There you go. That is something. Wow, we created a board. Truly. Yep. So they'll probably kill this, maybe? They'll pretty much have to kill their Chandra to do that. Okay, that's fine. I mean, they could cast that for the Cling to Dust, I guess. It's not terrible. Oh, no, they chose not to cast it. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm telling you, Shark Typhoon, it's how we get back into this game. So I want to make them use spells, right? I want to make them use spells here. Like, if they have a duress, I want them to use it to be like, oh, what's in your hand? What's in your hand? Type of thing. I want them to use their resources. Yeah, so we need to kill Chandra like ASAP, because this is exactly how they win. Through the garbage that we're doing. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. With flying and lifelink. Okay, so we had Shark Typhoon. They have fantastic top decks. So the top card of your library, you may reveal the card put in your hand if you do. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, Hagra Mauling. Okay. Yeah, I think you have to still keep like attacking that. Yeah, attacking that doesn't mean anything. So I can at least, if they kill, yeah, if they create a thing, I can at least kill it with Hagra Mauling. That's the big thing. I can at least kill it with Hagra Mauling. If they create like a, yeah, because they don't want to bring it down to 2 where I can kill it. Now they'll probably create a vampire. Right? They'll probably create a vampire now. I can Hagra Mauling it. Oh wow, they're okay. They're just like not. Are they going for the Sorin ultimate? 13 damage. That's fair. That's completely fair. What is it? Oh, okay. I feel like I should. This might be too aggressive, but let's see. Because what this does, it kills one of my sharks, but I create another token. That's sad. All right, whatever. That's fine. Not doing much against that. Ooh, we are doing some of this though. Let's do that. Let's definitely play that. %, I'm getting dig through time. Or is it cling to dust? No, I'm pretty sure it's dig through time. Keep the Chandra low. Keep cling to dust in there in case we like need that for whatever reason. But we're like pretty much we're getting wrecked right now. We're getting wrecked right now. Like I need to kill Chandra ASAP. I need to kill Chandra ASAP. Oh Lord, come on. Okay, they are targeting me with that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Oh, I do need to delve one more. Okay, well, maybe cling to dust was the pick. Then we go. Let's see here. So I have nothing. I can't even find my Aether Gust. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, so where do we learn from this? Where do we learn from this? Okay, so we lose here. We lose here, but where do we learn from this? So, maybe that Hagra Mauling was too aggressive, but I felt like it was fine. Like, they could have, like, Fatal Push earlier. Maybe they were saving for a bigger one. Maybe I should have dig through time, like, on my main phase to try and find something. Maybe I should have gone to Cling to Dust for more life, to be fair. But I felt like that didn't really amount to anything. Like, I would lose that dig through time. But then I mean, to be fair, that could have given me another turn to, like, then Narset next turn. And, yeah, like, maybe it was just grab Cling to Dust there. So just learning from the experience there. Yeah, we're not doing much here. We're at 2 life, so that sucks. I mean, I'll take the Consider and the Omen and see what the Consider does for me. I don't think I have anything. Because we put our Cling to Dust at the bottom, so yeah, we put our Cling to Dust at the bottom. Okay. 1 and 4. 1 and 4, 1 and 4. 1 and 4, 1 and 4.